Everything has a frequency. People are like, it's just a song. No, nothing is just anything. Everything has a frequency.
If you see how pretty she is, you don't look like her, so it giving me hate.
There are a lot of people who are saying it's just a song. Well, if that's what you think, enjoy. But what I know is that music has power.
Oh, she a jigga bop. Tonight I'm trying to jig bop. You know it's up, I'm really on my top. I'm on my top, say DJ, run it from the top, turn it up a notch.
Hey, if you woke up this morning, man, you highly favored. Remember that. What it is, what it do, what it be like. Welcome back to What the Hell, the news, or everything we react to. You gonna be like, what the hell? Nah, man, we got action, gang. Nah, like they say, man, all publicity is good publicity. And in this case, hey, it's good publicity for Young Miami with her new hit single, Spin That. Nah, this got to be the summer anthem because everybody and they grandma, grandpa, you feel me, auntie, I'm talking about Unc, you know, been playing this song, been rocking with it, man. Talking about white, black, whatever, you know. And, you know, it been getting a lot of good feed along with bad feed. You know, a lot of people not feeling it, man. And one of those people would be Miss Arie. You feel me? Now, haven't really heard too much from her in a minute, but recently she spoke out about the song Spin That. She ain't feeling it, she not rocking with it, and she feel like it's sending a bad message, and you know, a bad frequency to the youth. And yeah, she ain't feeling it, she ain't rocking with it. Now, she will go into details about how she feel about the song and along with the industry, and you know, she would talk about like her journey within the music industry, and she would speak on Clyde Davis as well. We definitely gonna time, man, to that clip, man. And I even got a clip of other people, you know, reacting and giving their thoughts and opinions about the song as well. And we even got Trick Daddy, man, taking a side of Young Miami. And, you know, he like, man, hey, he feel like y'all hating, you feel me? You know, he like, hey, go sit your old ass down, you feel what I'm saying? Let the young girl shine. Now, before we dive into this video, man, hey, I'm gonna read this message from Arie, which started this whole conversation about this song, man. And it read, I finally realized that not everybody wants to get free. And it was very, very, very rude awakening, shaking my head, because the mass acceptance of this song is a crystal clear sign of this much bigger truth. You feel me? And hey, after that, and she made the little video, you know, breaking things down, how she feel about it. It got the internet and everybody talking about it, bro. You know, now I would say she wasn't lying. You know, everything she said was facts. You feel me? And it's the truth. You know, it's bad enough that things already jacked up, and you know, stuff like this don't make it no better. But at the same time, we not gonna act like this wasn't even going on. Like, this been going on. You feel what I'm saying? This ain't just started, you know. But man, we're gonna talk about it, man. Let's get into this video, man. Let's get it.
Everything has a frequency. People are like, it's just a song. No, nothing is just anything. Everything has a frequency. Colors have a frequency. Names have a frequency. Cities, states have different frequencies. Mountains have a frequency. Rivers have a different frequency from mountains. Mountains by rivers have a specific frequency. Food has a frequency. And music is pure frequency. It is sound frequency. And when you put sound together with words and it's rhythmic, you get inside of people's subconscious mind. And that is the power of a song, of lyrics, melody set to a rhythm. That's the power of it. It has power over you. There are a lot of people who are saying it's just a song. Well, if that's what you think, enjoy. But what I know is that music has power. But of course, I have used that power to help some people. And I have traveled around this world twice, and I see the impact of what we export out of the Black American experience to the rest of the world. Longer story for another time. I was also in the blogs because I made comments about Clive Davis, and I said, watch what kind of stories you're going to see coming out about him. I signed my record deal when I was 22 years old. And so I learned about human nature through the lens of the music industry. So I got a full hot dose of all of it. I don't need to go into my story because people have far worse stories than me. I called my experiences with Clive Davis an irritation, and it was an irritation. But I have stories. And that's why I decided to make this video today, because the record label executive that I did that album under, is the one and only I did with this executive, was honored the other day at the BET Awards. I don't need to say her name. You can go find her name. You know who she is if you watch the BET Awards. And she did things to me that were so hurtful and so offensive. And I go into that in the longer Substack video. But what really happened in that era was coercion. That's how I know what coercion is. I know a version of it, because coercion is when somebody puts you, why is my rap doing this? Coercion is when somebody puts you in a situation where you have to decide if you're gonna destroy everything, destroy yourself, or do what they're telling you to do. And I signed to Motown under a different record label executive. So when they kicked him out, I had to stay with her. And so all the things that me and this other record label executive had planned, I had to recalibrate. And that she coerced me into things. And there's a much longer story, again, on my Substack. But the thing I want to share with you today is that Testimony Volume 1 had 2 album covers. I'm going to put them here on this video. This record label executive basically said, well, you don't have to put your album out because I don't like it. She said I looked too muscular. She even used the words, it looks like Serena.
First off, congratulations on Spin That. We good. So how are we capitalizing off the success of Spin That? What you got in mind? Because I know you're thinking.
I'm about to drop my album. We got an album coming this summer.
Give me one word to describe.
Watch this.
If you see how pretty she is, you don't look like her. So it giving me hate. To say shout out to my little homegirl, Young Miami. Got the hottest record on radio, streets, video, all social media platforms. Everybody is jamming this record except a few old century hoes. Cause you hoes is too modern and too plain, outdated. The game done passed you by. You take our time to go on social media, the down talking girl. We've been talking negativity in every music, every song since before I even started doing music, and I've been doing it 30 years. I'm about you bitches' age.
Yeah, gang, we back, man, and that was that boy Trick Daddy, man. Trick said, hey, she mad, she hating, and, you know, she just washed up, you feel what I'm saying? She old, and she need to just shut up, you know what I'm saying? My boy Trick, you feel me? So shout out to her, man. She got some classics on her belt, you feel me? But, yeah, man, like, we all know it's a bad influence, especially on the youth, on the kids, you know, little babies singing this, man. And it was like the same thing, if y'all remember when the Sexy Red song came out, I forgot what song that was, but it was like the same thing, you know, when that song came out. And it was the same thing, like with the kids, and, you know, it was a bad look, bruh, you feel me? But this one, it's like it's worse, you feel me? Because it's like we got people really doing these things, you know, really pulling these acts out. But when you think about it, it's like, man, people been doing this before this song even dropped, you feel me? And that's kind of what Trick Daddy was saying. Like, this ain't nothing new under the sun. Like, ain't nothing new under the sun, you feel me? The only thing how I would say is that, you know, it get pushed, it get promoted, and it can make things worse. You know, it could influence things to get worse. You know, it can influence people to do these things more. You know, but for it's like someone doing this and it never happened. No, this been going on. People been scamming, people been stealing, people been boosting, whatever you want to call it. People been hustling, people been jacking, people been scheming. You know, it's just these things been going on, man. Is it a bad look for the culture, for all people anyway, blacks? Yes. Is it a bad like a low vibrational? Yes, it is real low vibration. You know, like a lot of stuff, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of been tired of listening to. Like, you know, I've been kind of like on some chill music, like the get money music. You know, I don't really be on that like all the drilling and stuff, like, you know. So like I can agree, and I'm eating off it. It is what it is. Could we do better? Could we make better music? Could we send out more positive messages? Yes, we could and we should. But at the end of the day, man, who is we to judge? Who is we to condemn somebody, you know, for something we don't like, for something you don't like, you not feeling, you don't feel what's right. You know, we tend to point out things other people do, but you know, we got yet to correct ourselves within our personal space. You feel what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So at the end of the day, all I would say is, hey man, we could do better. That's all I can say. You feel me? But yeah, man, that's that with this video, with this topic. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let me know what y'all feel about this whole situation, man. How y'all really feel, you know? Be honest, man. Let me know in the comments down below. Hey, y'all be safe, be blessed. Hype this thing up for your boy. I'm out.